Hey, it's Jesse McCarthy with Cowboys of the Cross. Recently, I got to spend a week at a agriculture, farm, and ranch business school for a week. And Skeeter, this one's for you because you said that you thought there'd be a good short go out of it. And you're right. One of the biggest take-homes from that school was you can learn it all and have all this wonderful head knowledge, but if you don't take it home and apply it to your business, to your ranch, nothing's going to change. And it's the same for us in our Christian life. If we read the scriptures, we listen to the sermons, we do the Bible studies, and we just keep it all stored in our heads, but we never apply it to our lives and our day-to-day walk, nothing's going to change. And I want to read for you from Matthew chapter 7, the words of Jesus, starting in verse 24. He says, "Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." It is not just enough to know it. It has to be applied. And I thought that's it. That's my point. That's my short go. And I'm going to leave it at that. But also in James, he says in chapter 1, verse 22, that we're supposed to be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he's like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and goes away and at once forgets what he was like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing. So that should be it, right? But then the Sunday after that school, our pastor had an excellent point about the Beatitudes is what he was preaching on. And it just hit me that this short go doesn't end here. The point doesn't end there, because it has to be based on a relationship with Jesus Christ. We can't just be doers if we don't have that relationship. We can try it, but eventually we're going to fail if we lean on our own strength and our own power to uphold the law and be good. But we need to have that right relationship with Jesus Christ. We need to have that faith in him. And I just want to close with this verse from James in chapter 2, the next chapter. He says, "But some will say, 'You have faith and I have works. Show me your faith apart from your works, and I will show you my faith by my works.'" They have to be intertwined. You can't just have the head knowledge and not put it into practice, but you can't put it into practice if you don't have the faith and the strength and the power of the Christ to change your heart and change how you live. It has to start with a heart change and a head knowledge, but then you have to put it into practice. You can't just sit there and go, "Well, I know it." Let your actions prove that you have that faith. So I hope you will act. You will see if you got that right relationship with Christ. And if you don't, I hope you will seek him. And then once you do, I hope you will let him change you and you will act on his word and what he teaches you. You will apply it to your life, that you will be more like Christ each day. I hope this challenges you. I hope it encourages you. And I hope if you like these videos, that you would share them with other people, that you would let us know that you enjoy them. And if you guys have questions or are wondering how do you begin that journey and that relationship with Christ, reach out to us. You can go to the website, cowboysofthecross.com. We'd love to hear from you guys. God bless. Take care. We'll see you down the trail.